Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. My grandmother taught me to never wish time away. For instance, never to say, I wish this day, this week, this month, or this year was over. Because life is so short, and if you keep wishing time away, you'll suddenly find yourself at the end of your life wishing you had more time. But having said that, and having had a lot of respect for my grandmother and her wisdom, I'm so glad this weekend is over and Monday right along with it. There is an outbreak of canine parvovirus in the area I'm working in, and I'm hand in the hair. I cannot afford to have the number of dogs which have not been vaccinated at my own cost. I just can't as much as I want to. Well, I will go and see the state vet early next week and see whether they can help, maybe for, say, a reasonable donation. It may sound horrible that I'm not doing so immediately, but I had a very, very busy few days with a lot of heartache and I need a break. I also now have a cold and post-nasal drip, so I think I have to stay put and dose myself a little. I mean, I cannot help anybody if I'm too sick to, so let's rather prevent it from getting worse and carry on tomorrow or the day after. Oh, and I have a ringworm in my left hand, obviously picked up from working with the dogs. So my tummy is also a little otherwise because of the pull that I had to take for the ringworm. And then I have to apply cream to my hand, which I apply directly on the spot to try and get rid of this thing. Anyway, I guess it is true what they say. No good deed goes unpunished. But I'll take it and I will go back tomorrow or the day after. But I will go back and I will try and do whatever I can. Okay, royals, politics and grifters. Today we'll run through as much as we can, starting with Commonwealth Day. Good golly, Miss Molly, what a sad affair. I completely forgot that Commonwealth Day is supposed to be celebrated sometime now, and when I saw people waiting for a live broadcast, I was rather surprised. Well, it appears so was almost everyone else. I had a view down the street, and for the first time since Charles became king, the number of protesters nearly equaled other onlookers. Not that there were that many protesters, but there were so few royal fans. I have footage from 2019 and the difference is actually sad. And not only because the Queen was still there, but the entire atmosphere was actually joyous and celebratory. This year it was dull and quiet, except for the Not My King protesters, the Republicans with the yellow shirts and banners. Many of the royals did not even bother to pitch up. It was only Charles, Camilla, William, Catherine and Anne. In the past, we also saw Edward and Sophie and Andrew, and I think it was in 2020, even Harry and Meghan. This year, it is clearly a family divided. It was also Edward's 61st birthday, so maybe Edward and Sophie had something else going on. But really, it looked very watered down. Catherine looked beautiful as always, although I am a bit bored with these coat dresses, and I like a coat dress, but not every day. And I'm not big on bows, like I said, especially not on adult women's clothing. But I like the red on Catherine and the shape hugging fit. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is really good to see Catherine out and about again, and that absolutely made my day. And she looked so healthy and happy. Anyway, I got a very interesting question in my last video, or on my last video. The question was, do you think the Commonwealth would stay under William's reign? And my answer is going to shock you. I hope not. The Commonwealth of Nations is an international association with 56 member states. If you ask, what does it do? The answer online is working towards shared goals of prosperity, democracy, and peace. It also states that Commonwealth members trade 20% more with one another than with non-Commonwealth equivalent countries, and also at 21% lower cost. Well, guys, I do not think that is statistically 100% correct anymore. If I look at the early 2025 statistics, the top 5 countries, South Africa, a Commonwealth country, exported to were number 1, China at 11.7%, number 2, United States at 6.6%, Germany at 5.8%, Mozambique at 5.6%, Japan at 5.6%, and then the top 5 countries we imported from are number 1, China, 22.9%, India, 7.9%, United States, 7.2%, Germany, 6.8%, and Saudi Arabia, 3%. Now, with the exception of India, not one of the others actually belong to the Commonwealth. People see the Commonwealth meetings as a networking opportunity. But for me, it has become a waste of money, resources, and time. It is not what it was anymore under the Queen. I sort of kept tabs on the South African delegation, and for them, it is one long paid for fun time. Time to go shopping, to drink expensive whiskey, and eat from expensive menus. And I suspect it is the same with many other countries. So no, I do not think William will continue the Commonwealth. Also not the Commonwealth realm countries. I believe William will offer them their independence. William, I think, maybe start something else, something similar to the Commonwealth of Nations. That is, if at all. But it will be run very differently, where it will take, say, one big project per year in a member country, and so on and so on. Next year it will be one big project in another country. A far more visible, hands-on approach with, physical things that one can see afterwards. Okay, that's where the money went to. Like I think I see in William, I think it will be less talking, more doing. Now, okay, guys, I'm going to take my sore throat and headache somewhere else. The cough meds is making me drowsy. So I'll see you later today or early tomorrow. Please take good care of yourselves. Bye.